Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. And I am Chip.
And I'm Cern.
And you're listening to the Chip and Cern Show. And we're back with another special Chip and Cern Nugget.
Nugget.
A Nugget show. I've been getting good feedback on the Nuggets. I guess the only negative is we wish there was more.
Yeah.
Like, that's feedback, nonetheless. But I am getting people saying they are liking the Nuggets.
Good.
And if you're not, we haven't heard from you. To be honest, we haven't heard from a lot of people. So... Anyway, we are back, and we are focusing, laser focus, pew, 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 lasers, on Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Oh.
Now, if you haven't seen this, the date is...
The 23rd?
20-something of... 23rd, sounds right, Cerny, of January. This movie's been out for, let's call it 40 to 45 days.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, people. If you haven't seen it...
Then you should not be outraged.
Right.
Outraged.
Then don't be so pissed.
Spoiler, because you're not a fan.
To find out that Han Solo dies. So, spoiler 1. So, Cerny, you saw it opening weekend.
With the nerds, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I finally went and saw it within a month time frame. It was about a month later,
okay.
maybe sooner.
Yeah.
What was your initial, let's go back to Cerny. What was your initial reactions?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan. Mm-hmm. I did see a lot of the same patterns, I guess, the way it goes as the first one. So I kind of knew where it was going, but I still liked it. It was better than as we discussed, those first 3 abortions.
Yeah. Now, the opening scene was super badass. Like, it showed all the stormtroopers' helmets and the lighting and stuff. I'm like,
we're right in it.
Yeah, this is cool. And in the story, I liked the stormtrooper defecting angle. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good touch. I thought, yes.
Now, early within the first 30 minutes, you kind of see him. They go to the village, and you see the new Vader, Kylo Ren. That's his name, right?
Yeah, it is.
So,
what'd you think of him?
I personally thought that he's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought he was especially in the first half of the movie. He was a badass.
Yeah, definitely badass. He seems super very evil. Mm-hmm. He couldn't control himself. He's throwing fucking temper tantrums around like a child.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't care who he's killing. Classic stuff. More badass than Vader, I would say.
Oh, I don't know.
But there is a lot of hate on him. Have you seen some of the hate? They're like, oh, the newest Disney princess, Kylo Ren. with his cape and everything.
His hair and everything.
Yeah. Now, when I was first watching that first scene when the stormtrooper and they were in the village and shooting people up, I thought he was almost a plant from it's called the Resistance now, right?
Yeah,
which is
the
now
first Resistance. Yeah.
What was that called?
The first.
It used to be the Rebellion, and Return of the Jedi was the Rebellion.
The good guys you're talking about.
Yeah. And now it's the Resistance.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a mole or something.
Yeah.
At first.
Yeah. So did I.
Now, one of my friends brought this up. I wouldn't have. They touched on it for 5 seconds, but a little backstory about why he's so troubled to shoot people as a stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah, it was brief, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
was like,
shit.
So I guess they kind of breed these stormtroopers from 5 years old and grow them up and
almost like what was the movie? I can't remember, like Soldier or some shit.
Yeah, and any figure skater from China.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and I liked the little art. The
BB-8.
BB-8 was super cute little thing rolling around. I kind of wish I would have wanted more R2.
Yeah, at the very end, I was like, when he was sleeping and then he wakes up, I was like, oh.
Okay. But the DB8 was good. But what were some of your favorite scenes? I didn't think. Sorry, I ask a question and then I.
That's all right. That's okay.
Fuck you with my own opinion. Go ahead, Cerny. What did you like, and what were your gripes?
I did like Kylo Ren, and
Yes.
and that opening scene was one of my favorites when they go and they just kind of torch that fucking place.
They did. They fucked it up. And who is that? Was that guy a Jedi that gave him the map?
No, he was like expert, best pilot in the galaxy or some shit. I think he had some kind of he had the part of where what's his face was hiding out. Mark Hamill.
Yeah. So yeah, Luke. Yeah,
I did like that part. I did like.
This was heavy Han and Chewie as well.
It was a lot of Han and Chewie,
which I kind of like. I'm glad they didn't go here's them for 5 seconds, kind of like how they did with Luke at the end.
Yeah, I think
they were worked into the story that was definitely believable.
Yep.
I thought that Chewie was going to die.
So did I. And then I thought for sure when Han did die, I was like, oh, he's dead. He's gonna go fucking
Chewie's
kamikaze.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah. But I guess not. I was like, oh, okay.
Take that crossbow thing. And Harrison Ford looks aged.
Yeah.
A little like there was a couple scenes where he was kind of running, and you could tell it was actually him running because it looked like someone told your grandpa to go like run somewhere. Yeah. I really liked it. The Millennium Falcon thing. So the main character is this what's her name? Rey. This cute, very attractive woman. And Finn, the black guy who's sprinting all throughout the trailer and always
heavy
huffing
breathing.
and puffing.
Heavy breathing.
That's one of the main characters, and then this hot girl that's dressed as the ninja.
Yeah.
Like a part scalper, pretty much.
Yeah. She's like a scrapyard.
Yeah, scrapyard. There you go.
She probably works for Stephen Avery.
Dude, that's how you get 1 million views on YouTube. You mash together the trailer, and she's getting parts for the Avery's Junkyard, which is a future podcast. But we can't, Cerny. I know we're both champing at the bit to get to this. Okay. Very forceful, powerful woman, which has kind of always been the Star Wars way, like that really strong female lead.
Yeah, like Princess Leia.
Yeah, Princess Leia. She was in it.
Could tell she battles with substances.
She
with the booze,
and you can tell they probably Harrison Ford's always in decent shape because he's always got some role he can't get crazy bloated or anything.
Yeah,
I bet Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill's agent were like, "You guys better get in the fucking gym right now, or you're gonna lose the only thing you got going for you is fucking Star Wars.
They'll kill you off before the fucking movie.
Fucking Rey will kick you off this cliff, Luke." He looks
like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. He does. Yeah, it was good. Millennium Falcon. Now, something they didn't do in any of the previous Star Wars was, or they did at the end when Vader was dying, but he took his mask off.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren took his mask off.
That surprised me when he did. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. And up until that point, he was so, like you're saying, super badass. Throwing tempers around, fucking killing people, didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Then he took his mask off.
Holding a shot in the air while he fucks. And
that was... So he was... They're showing him as this all-power... Like...
He is the fucking shit.
You didn't see the Emperor...
The Reckoning.
Yeah, or Senator Palpatine do this.
Yeah.
But, like... Yeah, someone shot a blaster at him, and he's, like, holding...
In air.
Holding the beam up, and then... Wasn't he killing someone else?
Yeah, he was having a conversation.
Yeah.
And then walks on the ship and then lets it go. I'm like, what?
Super badass, this dude.
Yeah.
He had a cape, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
And his like face mask guard thing was pretty cool.
Yeah. Apparently his neck muscles are fucking strong. And whenever he drops that thing, it's like boom.
That's a good point. It's like weighs 42 pounds, and he should have a neck like Brian Urlacher, but he's just kind of this wispy emo dude.
Yeah.
Now they took his mask off. I thought it was good because he was still badass. But then he kind of kept it off for a while, and I thought that was a little
Yeah, well,
a
that's
little
what I was
weird.
like, put it back on.
Yeah,
Put it back on.
Way more badass with it on.
Yeah.
Now there was this in the older Star Wars. There was always a senator or whatever, the guy with the hood and cloak.
Yeah, the lead Sith, I think they call him.
Yeah, the top dog Sith. Now in this one, there's this giant hologram of like this weird alien thing. I didn't fully understand.
Sloke, or I think his name is.
And then,
Sloke, something like that.
Yeah, but was he was a projection?
Yeah. So, as I took it, he is real. He's just
not there.
FaceTiming.
Okay, he's FaceTiming in Star Wars. And then, yeah, so it turns out this Rey lady and Finn kind of meet up, and what do you know? She has the Force.
Oh.
Surprising. So
What?
they're running around trying to get BB-8
Yeah.
back to the Resistance, because he has the whole galaxy. They have the whole galaxy mapped out, except one puzzle piece. And for some reason, they need the puzzle piece, or else they can't explore there. I don't understand.
I don't
that
know.
was a little, just kind of turned the other.
Yeah.
I'll ignore this.
We can't just fly and remap.
Right. You just can't go. Anyway. It was cool. Finn, they had good camaraderie and played off each other well. Now, your theory, Cerny, how does she have the Force? Is she just a random Jedi offspring, or is she Luke's daughter, Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter, or something like that?
I'm thinking Luke's daughter.
Okay. Who's Luke banging? And besides his sister?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of theories I was reading.
Yeah.
People.
It's fucking interesting. It's crazy.
Some people.
Oh.
Yoda's daughter. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
I don't even know what to say about that. Yoda.
First off, Yoda's been dead.
Well, he's 800. I doubt he can get a boner.
He died in 1985 or whatever the other one was. He's been dead for a while. So I don't know.
Oh, did he die in Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, he disappeared. Remember, he laid down and he was 900 at that point in time, I think.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're not the only one, is what he told me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
I doubt his seed has got to be so withered. Now, my wife thinks that it's Obi-Wan Kenobi's like granddaughter or something.
Okay,
Which
that was a theory.
I can understand that.
I can go with that.
I can also go with Luke's.
Yeah,
Luke's daughter.
That's
She
what I'm
didn't.
thinking.
She didn't seem to think that, because I don't know who's Luke banging.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I saw this thing that said Jedis could never be married, but nothing says they couldn't be celibate. I was like,
or they had to be celibate.
There was nothing that said they didn't have to be.
Oh, right. Now, another spoiler. Kylo Ren, this fucking badass dude, is actually Han Solo and Leia's love child.
Yeah, Ben, I think it's his name.
Yeah. And so, how did you feel about this plot detail?
Okay, I went with it. I went with it.
I was fine with it.
I can do
Me
it.
too.
It was almost like Obi-Wan Kenobi trained Vader.
Yeah.
And now it's the same.
It makes sense. And then I guess what I took from it is that Luke said, "Oh, this little baby has the Force in him. I'm going to go personally train him somewhere," and that's where he turned evil.
Yeah, he had talent, and
then Luke got all poopy pants on this. Oh, I fucked up, and then Luke goes and hides away
about it. Yeah.
I'm going on this big cliff, and I'm just going to hang here for 45 years.
I'm moving my robot hand.
Right, I'm going to eat Twinkies with this fucking hand. I think he jacks it with that thing.
I don't know. Oh man,
God. Everyone talks about like, oh, the stranger, you go lefty on your old dick. He's like going robot on it, just probably like controlled to the nanometer
the little
of pressure.
pinch points. Oh
Yeah.
man, you grip too hard. The pinch points.
Oh yeah, hopefully. It's like, well, I wasn't circumcised, but now I got my foreskin caught in my middle finger joints, and I ripped it right off. He's got to lube his hand. Lubes his hand. It's like with WD-40, and he's jerking his dick off with, what does he use? Probably coconut oil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's probably out there. Yeah,
Probably all natural. He's like the Tin Man.
yeah. Little thing.
Okay,
Okay, anyway.
We digressed to Luke jacking himself off with his metallic hand. So what do you know? They find the Resistance. They get attacked. She gets captured.
Oh yeah, with the lady with the eyes, right?
Yeah, that was okay. She somehow finds Luke's lightsaber. Rey does, and she doesn't want it.
That's what makes me think that's his daughter.
That's a good point. That's kind of what I got. That now she opens this treasure chest, and there's not a pot of gold there, but there's a lightsaber. And does she grab it, or she just gets this intense dream?
I think she grabbed it, and then the intense dream came.
Okay,
I believe.
So she wants nothing to do with it, and she pretty much runs away.
Yeah.
She gets captured by Kylo Ren, who probably wants to face fuck her. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Get in line. Now,
step aside,
right.
Kylo. You think you're a badass?
I know. Get your fucking princess cape out of here, Kylo Ren. His hair was very long and very well conditioned.
It was nice. It had a nice shine to it.
He did, and he didn't.
I wonder how it smelled.
I would have liked a more probably. What's like an evil smell?
I don't know.
Eggs.
Oh,
like
okay.
sulfur.
Oh,
ooh. I would have liked a little bit more. I don't want to say he's like a handsome guy, but a little bit more weathered looking. You know, He didn't look like he did a lot. He hasn't been around the block. You know.
And then I think that's where you're going because when he gets captured and then he can't overtake Rey's mind. You don't read it.
Yeah.
And then,
but he's super powerful. But he can't do this.
And then at the end when they fight
and
he kind of got worked. I was like,
I know
what happened here. And then the Snoke, I think is his name, the head bad guy. Said, he needs to finish his training. I was like, he's not even fucking done.
Right, but he's can stop lasers. We never seen this laser stoppage before.
Yeah.
Then he ends up in this fucking Wisconsin winter fighting Finn, a garbage man on the Death Star 2.0 or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Somehow he takes out the fucking trash, but he has expert lightsaber skills and can fight the most powerful Sith Lord there is. And you're right, he did get worked by Rey, who's never handled a lightsaber.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And he took his mask off. Maybe he's like Samson.
Oh.
Can't get a haircut, can't take your mask off.
There you go.
Show the pretty face or be a badass. What are you going to do?
That's right.
You can't get. Well, you probably could get laid with that mask on. And there was this very.
Well, he used his powers. You will suck my dick.
Probably too forceful. He was having this very internal struggle of, I want to be very evil with Darth and be. Oh, the whole thing is he wants to
be like Darth.
Was it grandpa, uncle? What would Darth be?
It would be his grandpa. His grandpa.
He wants to be like Grandpa Darth. Who, right? James Earl, whatever.
Jones,
yeah. So he wants to be like Grandpa Darth, but he really has a soft spot for his old man Han.
Yeah.
And Mama Leia.
Okay, so this is something that I was thinking about. You know how in the first ones where they can feel the other Jedi's like. Okay,
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
So he couldn't feel when they were he couldn't, but he could feel Han Solo. Remember, he's like, I can sense he's here. It's like, well,
right, but he's fucking 20 feet away on the scaffolding, and you haven't turned around.
Yeah,
I when that happened in the movie, I was like, what the fuck? Like, exactly. They get on the same planet, or the whole planet gets blown up, and they're like, oh, they have to sit down because the fucking force shifted so much.
Yeah.
But your own bloodline steps within, I don't know, a football field of you, and you're like, oh,
shouting distance.
I wonder where my dad is at. Han, where are you?
And that's where he dropped his helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. I was like, how heavy is that fucking helmet? Jesus.
If they had those in the NFL, we wouldn't have the Will Smith concussion movie.
Oh,
that's a different story. We won't talk about that, Cerny.
He's boycotting right now.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, that did bug me. Any other little things get you?
Well, besides him getting worked at the end, where I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And they said, he needs to finish his training. I was like, he's not even done.
So he didn't.
First off, he has. But if he's that good now and he's not even done, then
better watch the fuck out.
Yeah. Come on.
Now, he didn't get killed in the Force Awakens. He's obviously coming back.
Who?
Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He got
He's probably the guy for all three.
Yeah. So, which I think is good.
Yeah, you need a steady bad guy.
What now? Princess Leia is leading the Resistance.
Yeah, just like the first one.
Yeah, and then what did they set up for the third one? Oh, and then I kind of didn't like the end. I know they had a shoehorn Luke in there.
Yeah,
but the movie, I felt it ended, and then it went on for another 10 minutes.
Yeah,
of her okay, we have the whole map, and I'm gonna take the BB-8 or R2.
Yeah, that's when R2 came on. After the movie ended, basically.
And fucking C-3PO is an annoying cunt. I fucking hate that guy. I would dismantle that fool. Oh, my arm's red now. Oh
yeah.
God,
yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Die, please. And I felt the movie ended, and then another 20 minutes went by, and she's flying and climbing.
Yeah, she's finding herself out in Fuck Island with Luke or whatever,
Yeah, and how would he would know, right? Again, the Force thing.
He was feeling her coming.
Right.
He was probably getting closer.
Yeah.
He could feel it.
Yeah, he was probably coming with that hand. He's probably jerking it.
That's what he might lube it with.
Yeah. Someone to apply my lube whilst I jack.
The serious stranger. Okay.
And then it ended. He didn't say anything, right? He just looked
he just
at her.
turned around.
Did he smile?
I think he just looked at her. He had his robot hand out and looked at her.
Oh, that's right.
What the fuck?
He's over covering it up.
Yeah.
It's like if you have a big mole on your face.
I want to know. Remember in the first one, when he got it applied, he had the
skin on it.
Yeah. He just let him. So not only did he let himself go eating fucking Twinkies, and he let his arm go too.
He got a little salt and pepper in his beard too.
Yeah, he does.
But I think
a little more salt than pepper.
Yeah, and what is he eating on that island how to get so fat? There's nothing on the island. Grass. He should be like a cow, like a dairy cow or something.
I don't know. I want to know.
And R2-D2 was also kind of depressed, right?
Yeah,
he was bummed out that Luke was throwing a hissy fit.
Yeah, he was.
And C-3PO is just going around bugging the shit out of everybody. Fucking guy. So
that's who Kylo Ren needs to kill next.
Could you imagine if he just fucking went through and just chopped them into 6 pieces? Oh dear, Mom, the crowd would erupt with cheers.
Yeah.
So Kylo Ren and Han Solo, father and son, are on this plank thing, very similar to how Luke and Darth were fighting.
Yeah.
And, Dad, I'm kind of conflicted. I can help you. I know you have love in your heart type of thing. This is what Han's saying.
Yeah. Calling him Ben.
Yeah. That was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, your mom and I love you, and I still have the weird earrings in my ear. I want you to come home in the Millennium Falcon for Chewbacca. And he goes, okay, I can help you, Dad.
I have this.
Or something.
Yeah. Can you help me? I have this conflict. Can you help me release it? Or something?
Yeah. And and then he stuck his fucking lightsaber up through his gut.
Right in his gut. Fell off. What do you think of that lightsaber? With the little handles. Whatever.
Badass.
Yeah, I like it.
Badass. And I like it because it's it has the guards on it.
Yeah. Got your guards for your.
So, and I like how J.J. Abrams pretty much just ignored Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, all these.
Yeah.
He just
ignored
this
shit.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because it didn't. Nobody that cares about Star Wars.
Yeah, remember the rumors where Hayden Christensen was coming back? I was like, oh my God, if he does.
I would. There would have been such an uprising.
Oh, JJ may have to change his name.
He would.
Pull a,
It'd be R.R. Abrams or something. Nobody would know. But, so the next one, there's going to be some sort of, I think, Rey, Luke training.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to sit on her back like Yoda did with him.
Now, does Leia remarry? Who knows her love life? Does
she go back on the bottle? I mean, who knows? We don't
probably snorting Oxycontin. Now, do they do this Chewbacca's obviously going to spiral into depression and pick up a whiskey habit.
Yeah.
But are they going to do something to where they bring Han back to life as like some sort of robot?
Or like
a permanent pilot to the Millennium Falcon?
Or is he going to be in that movie like almost like The Godfather did, where it was like a distant memory plays that, where they like kind of like a flashback.
They'll probably bring him back for that.
I think so.
And we talked about this. We're smart people. These legacy actors are getting... Cerny's hot water here is firing up. Someone's in the shower. These legacy actors are not spring chickens anymore. J.B. Abrams is going to have to start killing these fuckers off.
Fast forward or something.
He's going to get caught with something on his hands.
Just start taping. Just get your footage going now.
We're going to need to 3D model you like for the next 2 years straight, just so we can pop you in whenever we need it. I mean, I liked it. It was pretty much, in summary, I would say it's Return of the Jedi Part 2, like along the similar plot line and stuff.
A New Hope, Return of the Jedi. Yep.
Yeah. I liked it. I would definitely watch it again.
Yep.
Did you see 3D? I think I saw 3D.
I did not see it 3D.
IMAX? Or just regular?
I saw regular.
Yeah.
At the my options on that time were slim.
Yeah. It's like, well, you see it here or you wait 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Because we were sold out, so I fandangled whatever I can get.
Now, I somehow avoided spoilers for the most part, which is good. One, I didn't go around saying, I haven't seen Star Wars, and then people are dicks to me. But they should be. I don't know why they didn't. But, yeah, I avoided spoiler. Like, whenever I saw anyone talking about it, I just kind of, like, looked the other way on Twitter and Facebook and Reddit and stuff. I just didn't even look. But, I mean, if it hadn't been a month and I had heard that Han died, like, I was already assuming somebody died.
Yeah.
So if they told me Han died, I would still see them. Like, it's not a super integral part of the movie.
It's not like my mind was blown.
Yeah.
What?
Right. It's not like The Shining or something that once the jig is up that you don't. Is that a movie where that happens? I don't know.
I was like, I don't know what happens in The Shining. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sixth Sense.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Any fucking shit movie by M. Night.
But God,
it feels garbage.
So anyway. what do you think about that guy who was driving around? You were talking before
so someone posted this on Facebook. Like, what a fucking asshole! This guy's car's gonna get keyed. He's driving around his like Ford Explorer, and on the whole back windshield in like white tape, it just says Han Solo dies in The Force Awakens. And people are shitting a brick over this thing. And we're talking, this is a month after.
Yeah.
Is that a douchebag move? 100%.
Oh, yeah. He's 100% a douche.
100%.
He is a douche.
But if you haven't seen the movie and it's been out a month, especially a movie of this magnitude, it probably doesn't mean that much to you where a spoiler is going to affect your life, right?
Yeah.
Now, if this was like the guys that after they went to the midnight showing and they walk out and they're shouting it and there's 500 people in line.
Wait in line, yeah.
That's your ass to get your ass kicked, which they did.
Which happened, yep.
So, douche move, yes, to drive around with it on your back, but yeah.
The outrage, it's not needed.
And you're asking to get. I mean, someone's going to put a baseball bat through your window.
Oh yeah.
Or you're going to get keyed. Like,
yeah, there's no way around that.
Maybe that's a good insurance thing. Like, I'm tired of this car. I want a new paint job.
There you go.
Hey, I don't know what happened. I left it at the mall. I parked right in front.
Yeah.
And it kept getting keyed. There's 14 different key marks on here.
There's other things to be outraged in my mind.
There is.
That. Especially a month after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said earlier, if it's by this point in time,
right.
If you have not seen it, then don't be outraged.
It doesn't. It's like
it doesn't mean that much.
Well, we're tangenting just a little, and this nugget is going to be a little longer, but that's okay. But this is in the form of spoilers, which we were talking about.
Yeah.
Now, for a movie that's in theater, that's a very time-sensitive thing. What would you say is an appropriate amount of time for a movie in theaters to go spoiler-free? Like,
I would give it a 3 to 4 week.
3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
So about a month, people shouldn't be at work water cooler in it with, hey, Han died, can you believe it? Like the weekend after, you would be like, come on, dude, fuck, what the fuck? Now, sports games.
Okay.
What time period, like that time period, you can't expect a month.
No.
It's the next day pretty much, right?
Yeah. I don't.
So we watched the football games this Sunday. You're expecting to talk about it with your buddies on Monday at work.
Yeah, I'm not the one. I personally don't like watching replays, like recording it and then watching it. Fuck it. I'll turn on MLB Network or NFL Network or whatever.
Or you just go on ESPN or whatever, and I just boom, condensed game. What happened? Give me the 5-minute highlights.
Exactly. Yep.
So the Chip and Cern show is saying, sports, there is no spoiler.
There is no spoiler.
Fuck you.
Because usually I'm texting. Yeah. Holy shit! Did you see that fucking
like
play?
the Seahawks game? Okay, we're not even talking.
Okay,
we're not talking about that. Okay, we got to be good. Now, TV shows. Now we're getting off topic again. Making a Murder.
Yes.
Okay. Now this is or any TV show. I'm not going to give you a month. I'll say that up front.
No. TV show. A week. Maybe. Not even.
So
a week.
the Making a Murder or these Netflix shows that are out dumped all on Netflix at once.
Okay. Oh,
you know, you need a little bit of time to work through all the episodes, and they need to gather some hype. Mm-hmm. So if the Making a Murder's been out for 2 months, let's say it, and I just heard about it last month, so I'm a month behind already. I'm gonna say if they do this mass release, a couple months.
Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that.
You know. Because you usually preface, have you seen that? And if they're like, no, then you're like, oh, cool, like off limits. Like you're not going to go, oh, well, fucking.
That's what I was going to say. Usually I ask, did you see? Because either if they say no, then we have nothing to talk about anyway. I'm going to talk to you. You're like, no, the fuck I'm talking about.
Now this is changing because now we're getting fucking anyway. Okay, spoiler. So for in theater movies. Cerny gives you a month. Chip gives you 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks after Star Wars comes out, you can expect to be spoiled at the water cooler at my work because I will be talking about that shit.
With impunity. Right.
Cerny's work, a month.
Yeah.
Sports, there's no spoiler.
No.
It's live. You watch it live or you're
out. Fuck it.
TV shows like a Netflix type one big release. Like you get a couple months, or you get the inquiry. You get the respect of an inquiry.
Yeah.
And then what else are we forgetting? Nothing. No one spoils like a video game.
No.
Fuck. I don't even play that.
You need to reevaluate your life. The video game's being spoiled.
Okay, now we're getting way off topic. The Nugget is done, Cerny. The Nugget's done. We're done. We appreciate you tuning in. Where can you find the Chip and Cern show, Cerny?
SoundCloud, iTunes.
Boom. What handle would we find these at?
ChipandCernShow.com.
Absolutely. ChipandCernShow at gmail.com.
At Gmail if you want to contact us.
Anything. We have uniformity across all internet handles. Chip and Cern Show. Believe it or not, there's not a lot of people with that name.
I am shocked. So email, iTunes, rate us.
Yeah, a rating would be nice.
Rating, let us know what you say on SoundCloud.
Subscribe. So what we kind of are going to be doing is plopping a nugget out and then throwing you a nice meaty show.
There you go.
So here's a nugget. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Star Wars.
This is a nugget that will keep you full.
This is a little bigger nugget. But
nugget, borderline entree. Okay.
This is the... anyway, fucking okay. Let's kill it.
Okay.
All right, we're done.
Wrap it up quick.
Okay, see ya. Good. See you next week, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Chips are bye.